My parents have never let me look at the sun during an eclipse, not for the reason you think. I just found out why. Every eclipse since I can remember, the rules were the same. Stay inside, curtains closed, no TV coverage, no phone videos, nothing. My parents would sit in the dark living room and wait for it to pass like it was a hurricane instead of a shadow. I thought they were paranoid about eye damage. I'd argue that eclipse glasses existed, that millions of people watched safely. They wouldn't budge. Some things aren't meant to be seen, my mom would say. Then she'd change the subject. I'm 26 now. Last week, the news announced a total eclipse passing through our state. My coworkers planned a viewing party. I mentioned my parents' weird rule and everyone laughed. That night, I called my mom. There's an eclipse next month. I'm going to watch it. Silence. Then, please don't. Mom, I'm an adult. You can't keep me inside forever. What is this really about? More silence. Then my dad's voice. He'd picked up the other phone. Come home this weekend. There's something we need to show you. I made the 4-hour drive Saturday morning. My parents were waiting at the kitchen table with a shoebox between them. My mom had clearly been crying. My dad looked like he hadn't slept in days. Before we show you this, you need to know that everything we did was to protect you. My dad opened the box. Inside were photos I'd never seen. A hospital room, 2 babies in incubators, a woman I didn't recognize holding one of them, and a tiny bracelet with a name printed on it. Lily. Who's Lily? My mom took a shaky breath. Your sister. The room tilted. I don't have a sister. You did. For 6 days. She pulled out a photo of 2 newborns side by side. Identical. You were born during the last total eclipse to pass through this state. August 21st, 26 years ago. The doctors called you the eclipse twins. You came into the world right as the sky went dark. She touched the photo gently. Lily was born first, then you, 3 minutes later. But something was wrong with your heart. A defect they didn't catch until you were 2 days old. You were dying. The doctor said you needed a transplant, but the waiting list was months long. You had weeks at best. My dad took over. His voice was steady, but his hands weren't. On day 6, Lily got sick. An infection that spread too fast. By morning, she was gone. He paused. The doctors came to us with a choice no parent should ever have to make. Lily's heart was a perfect match for yours. We could save one daughter with the other. I looked down at my chest. At the scar I'd been told was from a surgery to fix a small hole. A minor procedure. Nothing to worry about. I have her heart. My mom nodded. You've had it for 26 years. You're alive because your sister died. And she died during an eclipse. The same eclipse that brought you both into the world took her out of it. She wiped her eyes. We couldn't bear to tell you. How do you explain to a child that she's only alive because her twin sister isn't? So we moved, changed the story, told everyone you were born alone. And every time an eclipse came, we closed the curtains because looking at it meant remembering the worst day of our lives. I sat with this for a long time. A sister I never knew. A death that gave me life. A secret carried for over 2 decades. Why tell me now? My dad reached across the table and took my hand. Because you're right. You're an adult. And Lily deserves to be remembered, not hidden. We were so focused on protecting you from the pain that we erased her completely. That wasn't fair to her. Or to you. My mom slid another photo across the table. Lily in the incubator. Tiny and perfect. A pink bow taped to her head. She lived for 6 days. She was real. She mattered. And part of her is still alive in you. We should have been celebrating that instead of hiding from it. I picked up the photo. My sister. My twin. The reason my heart beats. What was she like in those 6 days? My mom smiled through her tears. She was a fighter. She held your hand through the incubator holes. The nurses said they'd never seen newborns do that. Like she knew you needed her strength. I traced Lily's face in the photo. I want to watch the eclipse. My parents looked at each other. We know, my dad said. We want to watch it with you. All of us together. For Lily. 3 weeks later, we stood in my parents' backyard with eclipse glasses. My mom held Lily's hospital photo. My dad held my hand. When the moon slid over the sun and the world went dark, my mom whispered, "Happy birthday, Lily. We miss you every day." I put my hand over my heart, over her heart, and for the first time in 26 years, I felt complete. Not because I was whole, but because I finally knew what was missing. After the eclipse passed, my mom framed Lily's photo and put it on the mantle next to mine. 2 sisters, 1 shadow, 1 light, both loved more than words can hold. I watch every eclipse now, not because I'm celebrating the day she died, but because I'm honoring the 6 days she lived and the lifetime she gave me.